What is going on, YouTube? That's not even me. Welcome back. We got another banger. Welcome back. This is my first video. Wow. Gang, 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 gang. What is going on, gang? That's not me either. See the camera. Alright, we're just gonna get straight into the video. My name is Alicia Green. I'm 22 years old. This would have been around the time I would have graduated college. Technically, I still have 2 years left if I wanted to go back to college, but that's not for me. So my brand name came from me having to go to JUCO. I went to 2 JUCOs though. My first JUCO was in Kansas. I never want to do that again. Second JUCO was in Texas. Poppin'. I recommend it. If you want to go out there, they got the best schools for JUCO. Not even just for JUCO, just period. And the energy there is amazing. And the basketball there, the sports period there is just amazing. Like, it's tough. A lot of people think that you have to go straight to D1 out of high school to get to like the pros or just to get to where you want to be. That is not true. My advice would be to these athletes, high school athletes out there, if you have the opportunity or the only choice for you is to go JUCO because it will change you. Like, the grind in JUCO is way different than the grind would be if you just went straight to a D1. It's more of a dogfight when you in JUCO. So my brand name came from going to my second JUCO in Texas. We had these bracelets. Definitely still got it. So as y'all can see on it, it says it's personal on it. First week of school, my school gave these out. Walking around campus, they just gave them out. We didn't really think nothing of it. We all put it on. Now, it didn't become personal until I felt like our coach told us that it was a target on our back. And she was being absolutely right. The JUCO I went to was in Jacksonville, Texas. When I tell people I went to Jacksonville, they think I went to Jacksonville, Florida. No, I went to Jacksonville, Texas. The previous season that this school had before me coming to that school was unbelievable. They made history. One of the top reasons why I decided to go to that school. Second reason why I decided to go to that school, the head coach went to Mississippi State. Why not go to a school where the head coach went to Mississippi State, a high D1 school for women's basketball, and learn from her? Duh. One workout, my coach gathered us in the middle of the circle and told us that the athletic director had emailed her and told her that the women's basketball team was being loud during chapel. That wasn't even the case. Really, he was mad at the fact that it was like 1 or 2 of us was late to chapel because everybody was being loud. And our coach told us, look what you have on your wrist. It's personal. Not only do we have a target on our back from the previous season that they had for other teams, but we also have a target on our back from our own school because of what things went down with that school from last year. She was being absolutely right. The things that we had to endure that season was really personal. It was personal not only for me, but just personal as a whole team because it was more of like a building year for us. We had to start all over. And it was also personal for me because the fact that senior year, when I tore my ACL, I had D1 schools, but since I tore my ACL, everybody knows the consequences for that. You don't really get to have many options. And I actually reached out to a JUCO, Trinity Valley in Texas. We talked for a while, but out of nowhere, they just stopped texting me and it just didn't fall through. And I was totally fine with that because I ended up going to this school and it changed my life for the better. I also looked up their schedule and I seen that they played Trinity Valley. Bet I'ma turn up every single time I see them. Their new assistant coach came up to me after the game and told me, I love your game. And now I really appreciate hearing that from him. That meant a lot to me. And the crazy part about it is my head coach had went to Trinity Valley and transferred over to Mississippi State. It was also personal for her. Now, did we get the dub? No. Like I said, it was more of a building year for us, and it was really hard for us to uphold that reputation that they had the previous season. I started my brand up literally the same week I came out of surgery from the second time I tore my ACL. I tore my ACL the second time playing basketball, having a workout at my high school. I was tired of having the image, having the ideas, and not putting action behind it. So while I'm sitting in bed, can't walk, can't move, can't do nothing but just sit in my bed, I said I'm gonna start it up. I'm gonna start my business up now. And this wasn't even my logo when I first started. And I'm so proud of how far I've came with my whole business. It's crazy. I did stop doing my business for a while. When you first start your business, don't think about the money. Think about your brand name out there. Even if you just promoting the name, you didn't have nothing, just promote your name. Everything that you feel and you believe in your own brand out there to people. I started my brand up about 2 months ago. Early May, back up. And I was on my grind. Like I said, there's no way I'm stopping now. It's personal for me because of what I had to go through of tearing my ACL for the second time. I wasn't really sad about it, but I was frustrated the fact that it happened again on the same leg. So I was like, what am I doing wrong? This can't be right. My brand mission, I call it the 3 P's. Passion, purpose, and potential. If you have passion in what you do, and you have a purpose why you do it, reaching your full potential should be easy. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. There's gonna be some hard times. There's gonna be times where you have to challenge yourself. Hardest thing to do when you want to work on yourself is challenge your limits. Look in the mirror and say what is wrong with you that you have to change for yourself. Even your circle is what matters. Like if you want to get sober and you're around people that drink, that's not how it works. For me, it was really hard to really separate myself from personal social media and working on my brand social media. I really think marketing your business on social media is a big thing. And for me, it was really hard to just separate myself from friends that I see almost every day. It was hard for me. Not saying that I really detached from them. Like I don't see them. I don't talk to them at all. Like I still hang around them and I still try to make the important events. But when it comes to time to just hanging out, just to hang out, I can't do that. This channel that I have, I want to show people what it's to go through the whole journey of my brand and my not my personal life, but like my life period of how I want to change and be back to the person that I used to be, but then also add more. I used to be that hardworking, dedicated player. Literally, my junior year, we made history. Made it all the way to the States, lost by 1 point. The next day, I text my coach, can we get in the gym? My coach, he had to tell me, it's okay to miss a day. I didn't want to miss a day because I felt like if I missed the day, I wouldn't be better than I was yesterday. The grind to having your own business and working on yourself is really hard. And a lot of people can talk about it, you can plan about it, but actually putting the action behind it, having to set yourself on a schedule, having to focus, having to detach from that social media type fun life, it's hard. But I'm a stamp it right now. My business will be worldwide known. I want people to be not just be on, like, watch my journey. I want people to be on a journey with me. I want you to be a part of my team. I want you to be a part of what my brand stands for. If you're watching this video right now and you're not subscribed to my channel, like this video, and we're gonna keep it pushing. We're gonna keep it moving. We blowing up.